back in the yard, they're giving me a little time at recess in the yard, so we back here. I know we still fenced up and incarcerated, but it's okay. We can still get a workout in, right? Today we're doing back. But I gotta get set up. Usually I wouldn't do this so early. I would already have it set up for y'all, but I figure I'll give y'all a little time to come in. You know what I mean? So we got the guy out here cleaning the backyard for us. Morning, how you doing, man? I know. I got water all in it. Jeez. I have this. Yeah, yeah. All that thing is flooded already in here. Got it? Going. If it'll push, I could squeeze it out and it would push all that water out. Yeah. I don't know. That's all right, man. All right. So today's workout. I'm sorry, we're gonna get back to the show. Today's workout, we're doing back work, and first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to everybody, all the firefighters, all the first responders, everyone that served out there for 911 on September 11th, 9/11, that went out there and rescued so many people that was trapped in buildings. That was a crazy day. I remember that day, and I remember exactly where I was at when that day happened. I know a lot of people who were living through that time, they remember that time too. But where I was at the YMCA. I was at the YMCA at 9 o'clock in the morning, my regular time. I just finished shooting some basketball. I was going on the chest press machine. And when I got to the chest press machine, I was watching TV, watching the news, and there was breaking news, and they showed something on the news of a plane going into a tower, and then I was like, oh, they're probably doing another movie because during that time they were showing a lot of stuff on the news of they demolishing buildings, and because it's for a movie. So I'm thinking it was for a movie. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. That's another cool movie they're trying to make. But they're breaking down a whole tower for that? But when they turned on the volume on the TV and we actually started looking at it, everyone stopped working out and was watching it and was thought, yo, that's real life. Yo, when we found out that was real life, um, it was crazy. It was crazy. Um, I have family members that that work around the tower, so I knew that my family members were heading to work around that time, and I don't know how a lot of us got saved, but it was a lot of my family members did not go to work. I don't or didn't go to work at that time, or was real close, but oh, thank God. Anyway, condolences to everyone on that day, 9/11. This is a big day. This is a crazy day. But today we're gonna work that out. Um, Today we're gonna do barbell rows, bent over barbell rows, and single arm barbell rows. All right, so we're gonna do single arm. We're gonna do double arm. All right, so right now we're going to do lightweight. It's similar to a deadlift. Get into a deadlift position. 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me bring you guys over here so I can see. Stop looking to your face. Stop looking to your face. Okay? Let me bring you over here. So what's up? What you guys working out today? What were you working out today? So on the first single arm, we're gonna do it off of the bar right here. So it's right here, arm down, bring it in. Now, when we're doing these, we can do variations, right? So we can go underarm like here, bring it into the gut, or we can turn it straight here like the hammer and bring it out. But we're gonna work on this right now. Is this could be the under, just for the obliques and for the lower part of the lat. Ooh, sorry, I lost you guys. What up? What up? What up? I lost you guys for a second. I had what, technical difficulties. All right. So now we're gonna do the other arm. Okay. Let me give you a little bit better angle so you can see. This is pretty much for the playback because I want the playback to get the jewels. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys do stopping by for the live feed. The live feed does need to get love. So if you're on here, give some likes and love or whatever. So here, actually, this leg, let's go forward. This leg's forward. This leg, arms down. Since we did the in this time, we're gonna go in just like that. And what we're looking for is 8 to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you're doing the single arm rows, you want to play with the angles, okay? You either want to go from the outside or go from the inside, either or. Okay? But you want to play with it. All right, I'm gonna go up on weight. These tens are small. So what's up? Where y'all from? Represent your hood. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the 45s, the bigger plates first, 25s, and then we'll work our way down. Oh wait, work our way up. So yeah, I'm in the backyard right now. This is where we get all the magic happens right here. All right. So same thing, lower back rows. Now there's two variations of this. We can do overhand and then we can do underhand. Now, the last one I did was an underhand. So basically it's a little bit heavier. So I'm gonna go overhand. We could do overhand six, underhand six, just to hit the two different angles of the back. You know what I mean? The lower back, upper back, lower back. You know what I mean? Understand? Let me get into view. Drop your knees, drop your butt. Six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Then we're gonna keep on going with the single arm rows. This one we're gonna go a little heavier on the single arm rows. 1 second. Perfect. The sun will come up and it'll be gone. All right, here we go. Underhands. We're gonna do the hammer hold this time. Just keep it just straight like that. Bring it to the side. Oh, call me right now. Yo, you're not having fun? Not tough, huh? I can't even read it, bro. I don't even have my glasses right now. To be honest with you, great form, yo. Appreciate it. That's how, yo. Real recognize real, real recognize real, and that's what I'm trying to tell these kids out here. It's all about form and angles. All right, let me get the other side. So we're going there, there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to make sure you're leading with the elbow. 8, 9, 10. Perfect, perfect work. All right, we're gonna keep on adding some temps to it because we're gonna go up to we're gonna go all the way to 225, but we go to 225 slowly. And the reason for that is we're gonna put maximize our reps on our rows. Now I don't even know if I can get 225, but I know I'm gonna get close to it. Try to get close to it. So break time, break time. What y'all working on today? Let me show you. Yeah, scan my back. I don't know if you was able to get the scan. Thanks. All right. So this one we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do our bent over rows. Now these bent over rows, they really work those hamstrings. They really work the glutes. They really work your lower back. There's a static hold in all those muscle groups. So for it being a static hold, it's just giving some nice good pressure on that area while you're doing your lifting, right? This is going to get heavier, so there's going to be more pressure on that back, but you're just building it up, you know. So we're going to do the same thing, controlled movements in, and then we're going to switch the grip, underhand, overhand, 6 and 6. Okay, let's go. Now, I make it look easy, but we're starting to work right now, so it's a lot of work. Starting to get lightheaded, but it's okay. Here we go. Our single arm rows. Oh, there it is right here. Single arm rows. So basically, what we're doing this type of workout, we're gonna do isolations and then we're gonna do compound work. Isolation and compound. Isolation is for the details. The compounds for your strength and the building. So when we do these works with the bent over rows, it's gonna build size and strength, and the isolation rows are gonna build definition, and it's gonna make you look and let's say definition and also isolation. I mean, basically, what I mean is when I used to my doctor used to always say, your back is curved. You have to work out one side and work out the other side differently so that you can actually develop the muscles in that one area and peak it in the form it needs to peak it. You can't just work out both of them because one of the areas are going to compensate for the other area and you're going to be uneven. So he said always isolate it so that you can get the benefit of the workout from both sides um, within its range of motion, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it. I can't explain it when I'm tired. So we're gonna go alternate this time. And the reason why I'm alternating it now is that every workout you want to make sure you're tricking the muscle in the variations. Like, oh damn, we're using different angles of the muscle right now. So if we're using different angles, we're gonna have to next time we gotta think about it. It just causes more activation in different areas, you know what I mean? And it breaks up the routine. So I like switching it up. So like say we go in and we go out. In, out. That's four. In, out, five. In, out, five. And that should be eight. All right. You get it? Yeah, there's a method to the madness. You gotta train differently to grow. You know what I mean? If you train the same way all the time, you're only gonna reach a certain level. But if you train differently now, it's gonna change every time you train. You know what I mean? So the reason why I'm talking so much too in between, because we're taking a rest. 60 to 90 seconds, you make the body and the muscles calm down and release all its juice. You know, once the muscle release all its lifting juice, then you go back and lift it again and you fill it back up with lifting juice. And then it's like, damn, you filling me up, you
and then empty out. I fill me up, and then it gets swole. It gets swole. That's how you get swole. That's how you get it. Right? Hey yo, don't forget to leave a like on the leave some likes on the live, yo. That's really what I care about with these likes. Everybody wants to be liked, bro. Just give me a like, bro. Don't be stingy with it though. Now, on these rows, the heavier they get, you end up changing your angle and start coming up. The best way you want to do it is you want to make sure your chest is flat to the ground as much as you can to row it up. Make sure you keep the tension on your back. Make sure you keep the hamstrings nice and tight and the core nice and tight so you can stabilize the weight. But we did five. We're gonna do underhand now. Okay. So on that one, this side was working more than this side. I felt it. Now I want to get the heavier. I want to get some heavier dumbbells, but I don't see them right now. So that's a 35. Just like what we got. Okay. So we got a 44. 44 count kettlebell. Kettlebells work amazing too. I just wanted to do it to increase the weight. So this time I'm going all in this time. But we're gonna do it in a different rhythm. Okay. So we wanna go in, pop, hold, two, three, one, two, four, five, six, one, two, seven, eight. All right. So 2 second hold. 2 second hold. See, different variations. I can feel that the burn and the activation right over here. Okay. Now, what will be perfect? What will be perfect to supplement with these workouts will be pull-ups. If I wanted to do some pull-ups right now, I could. But what I don't want to do is fatigue the muscle, so I can't do my bent over rows. So this is my primary muscle strength workout I'm trying to work out right now. And our goal is to get to 225. So if we get to 225, we hit our goal, and then we can actually go and do and then we can actually go do some pull-ups. Damn it. One, two, four, five, six, seven, one, two, eight. All right. We did it. We're gonna retire the 20 pounds. Now we can always do another thing like a lot of people do is back and buy. They're like, hey, I could do biceps right now too. You can, you can. Your biceps are already getting worked out, so you can go do that. But I recommend doing biceps on a whole different day. You know, it's good, man. No, it's okay, man. It's perfect. It's rain. It's Florida. I recommend biceps to be done on the day you do shoulders. Okay? When you're doing shoulders, I believe you should do go biceps hard. But when you're doing back, I don't know if it's necessary for you to go ahead and do biceps, you know? But to each his own. Everyone has their own little theory. I believe everybody's workout is like your own theology. You have your own theology on what you believe works and what you believe doesn't work. Some people think that getting strong in CrossFit is better than weightlifting. It's yo. If you like CrossFit and you feel powerful doing CrossFit, that is dope. I like CrossFit too, but I'm not a CrossFit person. I don't put myself in one label. I just want to be strong and capable. Once I'm strong and capable to do different things, that's what I want to do. So okay, we're at 155 right now. 155 on the bar. Yeah, we're at 155 on the bar. We got like three more sets to get to two. Three more sets before we get to 225. All right, let's see if we keep on going. Three or four more sets maybe. So with these, this is getting a little heavier. This is what I recommend to do. We're going to cross grip. Now, cross grip is going to be um, a little bit of underhand, a little bit of overhand. So we're going to do like that. All right, so we're going to do six this way and six the other way. It's not getting that heavy, but I'm just showing you that's how I'm going to do it from now on. But when it does get heavy, that's the best way for doing it if you if you don't want to lose your grip. You know what I mean? So we go cross grip, okay? One hand under, one hand over. We bring it up. Try to pull even. Two, three, four, five, six. We cross grip again. Other hand, we do the same thing. Okay? Now, these bent over rows, they take a lot of energy from you. So you gotta make sure you're breathing. All right? So we bet the cross grip again. One hand over, one hand under, and we do the other side. All right. Now I realize that my freaking arm. That's why I'm talking about my biceps. For me, doing biceps after doing rows or doing any kind of back, it's not really good. Because for me, I have like arm issues. Like right here, this arm is giving out on me. You might not have arm issues. You know, I had something that happened to this arm a long time ago. I'll do a video about it later on if you care to hear about it. But I had something that happened to this arm. Nothing big. But there you go. Underhand. Two, three, four, five, six. This guy coming right behind me to go talk on the phone. See that? 5, 6, 7. Everybody want a little time. Hey, hey. Second side. We're gonna keep on going, bro. So this one was a twist. This one I didn't even explain the single arm rows because all we did was twist into it. You know what I mean? 8 on each side, pretty much simple work. It's not too hard. All right, 135. Um, so we're going to jump straight to the 25 pound on the other side. We're going to take off this and we're going to add the 25. Now the last couple of sets was a little bit too heavy for me. So we're getting into our peak sets. So it's probably going to be 4 and 4. Probably going to do 4 on one side and 4 on the other side. So this week we did all our workouts except legs. Last time I was out here, we did legs, and that was last Saturday. And I am scared to death to go back and do that again. You know what I mean? Not looking forward to doing a leg day, but I think tomorrow morning we're gonna go to do squats, and we're gonna do lunges, and then we're gonna go with the easy stuff. But we're not gonna go super heavy on the squats. My goal always is to hit 315. If I hit 315, that's it. But that's the only goal. You know, I'm not trying to push it past that right now, especially on the day that I got to go to work. So we're gonna keep that nice and easy for tomorrow. But today we got the 50s and the 40s, so we're at 185 right now. 185 on the bar. All right, I'm gonna hit this out real quick when I'm ready. When I'm ready, we're gonna hit it out. All right, bro. But whoever's on here right now, if it's just me, what y'all want from the store? You want something from the store? We gotta go stop at the store after this and get some protein shakes. What protein shakes you drink? I got some muscle milk in the fridge at the house. Some muscle milk. I think it's sweet. So yeah, right here, this area right here hurts a lot. Um, back in the day, I used to give blood a lot. You know when you're broke, you gotta give blood. So I gave blood at this one clinic, and it was all they always was able to give take blood out of here, but they decided to take blood out of this arm one time, and for some reason they got into a vein or something, and it started to hurt. And I told them, "Yo, bro, my arms are hurting." And they were like, "Oh, let me adjust it." And it still started to hurt. It was still hurting. And I was like, "Yo, it's still hurting." And they were like, "Okay, take it out." So they took it out. They took the needle out and everything. And I was like, "Yo," and they're like, "You want me to try on the other arm?" I was like, "Nah, I'm done." And since then, I have not gone back. I was like, if I have to go back and give blood, I'm not. This is not where I'm supposed to be at. That's not. But giving blood is good. Don't get me wrong, because you can save a lot of lives. But the reason why I was giving blood is to get that money, and they were paying out a lot of money, and I was like, let me get some of that money. But I cannot. I'm not a good blood donator. I've donated enough blood, and now my arms are suffering from it. So that's the story. It's not a good story, but it's a story. Okay. I didn't want you to wait for a whole nother video to hear the story. But now I have like nerve damage in this arm, even though it still got that. But it's like it's weak right here. It's weak. I feel the pain. All right, let's go. I'm gonna stop crying about me. All right, let's stop crying with me. I just wanted to let you all know. There we go. Switch scripts. Here we go again. All right. Since I'm already at the fatigue mark and my heart rate's going, we're going to go right into the rows. All right. As much as possible. Outside. Let the tension get another one too. Let's go. Oh. Okay. So we're at 285, right? I'm at 185 so far. So I got through this. Now the main thing is you always want to go up, right? And you're like, man, I don't want to keep on going up if I can't lift the other one. If I can't lift the other one past 10, I'm not going to go up. No, that's not the mentality. The mentality is if you can lift it up more than one or two times, lift up the next pound up more than one or two times. You want to at least keep on going up. And I know about you want to be able to lift so you can do 10 reps. I understand. You want to make sure I care about doing 10 reps clean. Yeah, if you can do 10 reps clean, that's perfect. That means it's time for you to go up. You know what I mean? And if you can go up and continue to go up, you got to find out where you hit the wall. When you hit the wall, that's where you stay at. You stay at the wall. You don't stay at where you're comfortable at hitting 10. Hitting 10 is not where you want to stay at to grow. Maybe the people who are taking roids or something like that. But if you're a natural bodybuilder, just hitting 10 is not the key. Going heavier and causing heavier strain on the body causes you to build that growth hormone, and causes you to grow. You know what I mean? So always see where your wall is. Now, I don't know where my wall is with these rows, but I'm passing my wall right now. I'm at 205 right now. 205. Okay? We're gonna try to pull 205. All right. My body weight is 198. So in relation to my body weight, I'm gonna pull my body right now. But I probably can't. But I ain't gonna know if I don't try. You know? It's always try to hit your wall, but hit your wall safely. Don't be out there trying to lift weights without help or not without the knowledge on how to do it. You know, man, you start trying to do crazy weights and you know you've never done it before and you don't know how to do it properly, then don't do it without assistance. Okay, yourself safely. All right, there we go. So that time I did both of them overhand, which that was a mistake. I was supposed to do it cross grip, but I did it overhand because I wanted to make sure I can at least lift it. And then when I started to lift it, I didn't want to stop lifting it. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to do it underhand and see if I can still do four under. Okay. Just like the last set, since we're at peak fatigue, since we're fatigued, right? We go right into the row, right into the rows. Two, four, six. And I don't want to do too many because I don't want this other side to miss the benefits. Three, four, five, six. Especially when you're lifting heavy weights and you're getting the maximum of blood pumping into that muscle. It's good to rush that blood in from different corners, different sides. Not only does that help grow the muscle, or at least give it some definition, you know what I mean? But it helps you to breathe, makes you breathe more, helps you burn a lot more fat this way too. So you burn more calories by getting that blood rushing, by getting that breathing. That's the only way. There's only a couple of ways you burn fat, and it's by peeing, it's by sweating, and by breathing. And if you're breathing and you're getting all that oxygen, all that carbon dioxide out, all that crap, that right there is burning fat. All right. So it's like your exhaust system. You're burning fuel. You're burning calories. So get to that point that you're breathing like that, that you need the air. You know what I mean? Not breathing like you're regularly breathing. Everybody breathes. You know what I mean? But when your body's sucking up air and blowing out air, it's breathing for a purpose. You know what I mean? So you want to get to that point of exhaustion. All right. So we're at the 225 mark. Right now, it's like, do I want to do pull ups? Right now, you're thinking, yo, we did all that weight already. We did all that weight already. Um, should I do a pull up? Bro, if you're able to do pull ups, if you're able to pull up, that means you still got gas in the tank. Okay? So you always want to rev your engine, always want to push your engine as much as you can. You know what I mean? Especially if you want to hide your slide around the curve or whatever, you want to rev engine, high RPMs. Okay? So what we do is, I'm supposed to be resting right now, but let's do some pull-ups. You know what I mean? Let's try a different side, different angle of the muscle. This muscle hasn't felt anything yet today. Hasn't felt nothing. So let's do some pull-ups. Let's do eight. Ah, six. Now, when you push your engine, you find out where now this arm again was tweaking up there. Don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Don't know how we're gonna get this back to normal again. But I'm still able to do the heavy work, but it's not comfortable because I feel the pain right here in my arm. So I don't know if anyone knows of a trick, if they know if I got nerve damage or what, but it seems like I can still put weight on it. It's not losing strength. It's just that it's uncomfortable as heck. All right. So we're on our last set right now. And after this, we out of here. So anyone wants to get a shout out, go ahead right now. Shout outs out. Because once this get posted, there's no more shout out to. You know what I mean? Except in the comment section, which that's okay too. You know. All right. No shout outs. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, cool, cool, cool. No, 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 no. Let me get my mind right. last set out. This last set out we're going. All right. We got people that want to use the backyard. So let me get out of here. This is a content spot right here. This is where you get all the content back out here. They be doing workout drills out here. They be doing burpees out here. I be watching them. I be watching, but I don't want to do that type of content for y'all. You know, I don't want to sweat like that just for y'all. I want to actually do something that's going to benefit me first, then y'all next. You know what I mean? Me first. Okay? On the airplane they say put the mask on you first before you put it on the kids. That's what I'm trying to do. Put the mask on me first. Once I get big, then I'll go ahead and do those burpees for you. Once y'all start giving me likes and likes on the live, I start dancing. But right now, we all about working right now. Let's go. We're gonna do two and two. I don't think I've ever done this before, but we're gonna try to. Wait, first we're gonna switch the grips. We're gonna do it properly. Okay. We're gonna do two one grip and two the other grip. Switch grips first. Switch grips. Okay. Okay, so that's the wall, guys. That's the wall we hit. Now, it's good to hit the wall right now and you peak your strength in that area. But yo, this is heavier. This is heaviest that we're gonna go right now today. So now we want to increase repetition. So to increase repetition, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the weight all the way down to 135, and we're gonna rep it out as much as possible. But before we do that, no, we're not even gonna isolate right now. We're gonna rep it out as much as possible. First, let me catch my breath. Once I catch my breath, I can put as much effort in the rep. And the reason why I want to do it that way is once I can get a full range of motion and fully fatigue every section of the back, I would have maximized my back peak potential, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So basically, I went heavy. I went heavy to initiate all the large muscle fibers in my back. Went real heavy, initiated, and went to exhaustion. Right now, all the other small supportive muscle fibers in my back was just hanging on for dear muscle. They were just hanging on for dear life, but they weren't doing too much work. So now that I have a lighter weight, now the all supportive muscles get to go into it and work with the bigger muscles. And the bigger muscles are not doing that much work because it's like, yo, I can lift. This is easy. Let the supportive muscles help, like the traps, like the mid of the back, the spinal cord, everything. So we go with a lighter weight, we go with full energy, and we're gonna rep it out after we fatigue the back, wipe the back out to the maximum that we can get to. Now, what's gonna give you maximum results now is nutrition. If we're eating properly right after this, if you're eating really good to recover your back, yo, you're gonna see a lot of definition, a lot of strength for the next workout, bro. Easy. So what we're gonna do underhand 15 or as much as we can. Then we're gonna drop it overhand 15 or until we drop it. Okay. The goal is to hit 15. Okay. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The goal was 15. We're gonna keep on going. 10. The goal is 10. That's how it happens when it's live. The goal is 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goal is 10. I felt a little tweak in that lower back when I tried to yank it up. But the goal is 10. One more, right? I don't know which way I'm picking it up anymore. Just one more anyway. Mm. Boom. Single arm rows. Done. And we're complete. We're going to let it hang. Pump it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 6. Up until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the fat burning starts. This is where the fat burning starts. We got strong already. Time to burn that fat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Other side. Oh, eh, uh, ah, eh. Try not to use momentum, but if you have to use momentum on these, use them. All right? We're going to swing it up. That's what kettlebells are for, swinging, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Other side. One more after this. 2, 3. All right, run our last one. Last one. Push it out. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Last one. People out here now. We gotta get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sweat equity. Sweat equity. That's the name of the game right there. See that sweat? It's like $1 million right there. All that sweat is money in the bank. Not money in the bank to buy no Ferrari, but money in the bank to look like a Ferrari. You know what I mean? So build up your sweat equity. I know. Right? Let's get it. I'll make sure you like this as well. People who are on the replay, appreciate y'all stopping by on the replay on a Memorial Day like this. Hope you have a great day, and hope you guys lift today. Because lifting is wealth. You know, health is wealth. You know, not riches. It's health. All right. Get it easy. Peace.